While everyone was debating whether blockchain was real, Daniela Barbosa was building enterprise-grade infrastructure with it. 20 years of making complex technology actually work at scale. Linux Foundation, Hyperledger, LF Decentralized Trust. She's not here to convince you decentralization matters. The receipts speak for themselves. Please welcome Daniela Barbosa.
Back to the speed, all four of you have been in technology for a long time. If you can think about maybe other technology innovation that's moved fast, and maybe things that we could point to that say those kind of principles should be applied in today's ecosystems.
Nothing has moved this fast. Not seriously, nothing has, and that's. I think that's part of the urgency of why we have to do something, and why I really like the fact that we are leaning into AI to help us solve the problem. And everyone in this room is saying, but decentralizing it is just an imperative, right? Because otherwise, I really think it looks pretty dark if we don't succeed in doing that. That's the other thing we're finding is it's not just the progress of AI, it's the progress or the speed of concern about it that is the other wave that we need to ride.
Yeah, I think if you look at the last 30 years, uptake of the web, uptake of search, mobile, social media, crypto to some degree, right? Those have all happened within it's a short time frame compared to many other technologies, but I agree with Drummond. AI just seems like it's totally different, not just because it's where the adoption is, but how fast it's evolving to the point of, is it going to become AGI in a couple of years? I don't know. But in the meantime, it's the same folks who brought us all the other sort of cloud-based innovations the last 30 years are now the ones crowding out the space in AI. So that gets back to your concentration question. One thing I'll a quick plug on is what I'm calling personal augmentation agents. It's the idea that we should have AI agents that are trained on us, maybe using small language model approaches or hybrids with large language models, and then become my emissaries in the world. So example, bring my own bot to work. So it can supplement me at the workplace rather than waiting for my boss to fire me because it's extracted all my cognitive knowledge and given it to a bot. Why can't I bring my bot to make me a better employee? And at some point, maybe a better post-employee when I leave there to start my own company or whatever, right? But same thing with healthcare, with finance, over and over. I think if we could figure out how to excite people about having their own agent trained on them to represent them at the edge vis-a-vis what the other guys are selling us, we need a vision. We need something that people can get excited about and want to participate in. So I believe that's maybe one way to try to think about how to broaden the appeal of what we're trying to do here so that ordinary people are like, yeah, that's the future I want to be part of.
Yeah, I love that.
I just wanted to say, like, it has not moved this fast before. I mean, the internet and mobile came fast, but I mean, like within our AI research team in SingularityNet, like each of us on the research side is using AI to make research papers and code bases, but we don't have time to read each other's stuff.